Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and for this particular nail art tutorial I forgot to record an intro video, so I'm just sharing the photo I made of this nail art. But if you want to know how I made this, please keep on watching. So you want to start off with clean nails, and as you can see I still had my beautiful long thumbnail here and I didn't shorten my nails yet. So in the video, or in like the previous video, I already lost my length a little bit and a whole lot from the thumb. But you want to start off with a base coat, and I'm using one by Essence. This is one of my favorites and it's really easy because you exactly know when it is dry because it dries up matte. So when your nails look fully matted out, you can actually start with your nail polish color, but just apply that to all of the nails, capping off the edges and going on the side walls as well to make sure you protect your nails from staining. So for the thumb, I wanted to go in with a beautiful gold metallic color. This is more of like a champagne gold. It's not like pure yellow gold, but this one is by Catrice and it is a really beautiful one, and it is opaque in just one layer. The only thing with metallic polishes is that they can be a little bit streaky, but because I'm going to add some beautiful glitter on top of this, it doesn't really matter that much. So while the gold nail polish is still wet, I just took some of my Essence gold glitter, which is perfect for this gold nail polish as well. The colors match really lovely, and I'm just dunking that a whole lot on top of the still wet nail polish and catching the excess in one of my triangle plates, or I don't even know how you want to call them, but they are really easy. And I'm actually thinking of doing a 5k subscriber giveaway once I hit the 5k subscribers, of course. And I really want to add a couple of these triangular plates in there because I just feel they are really handy. Not only to catch like fallout glitter or anything like that, but you can do you can put some rhinestones in there or anything like that. So once you have let that glitter sit onto the wet polish for a little bit, you want to tap off the excess and just take a little brush and really gently rub over it. That way the glitter will be flat and not stick up as much. Then I am going in with a beautiful like dusty rose color, and this design I wore for a full week when it was still like full on fall. I know it is December already, but I didn't have enough time to edit this and there were loads of other videos I really wanted to put out last month, so that's why this one is a little bit late and it's more of like a fall design in my opinion. But I think that the gold really ties it in for December as well, and you could easily just make this a winter design too. But I'm going in with a dusty rose color on the pointer finger and the ring finger as well, capping off the edges as usual. And then I'm going back in with that gold for the middle finger and the pinky. And for the middle finger, I'm not going to add any of that loose glitter, but I am going to do that for the pinky. So you just want to make sure that you apply a beautiful opaque layer to the middle finger because we're going to do something else with that one. So just apply that really nicely, get rid of any excess flooding around the cuticle area or the skin if you were a little bit messy like I was, and cap off the edges of course. And for the pinky nail, just apply a nice decent layer because we are going in with that loose glitter again. And I really wanted to use the Essence loose glitter because I feel like it is available worldwide and it is really affordable as well, especially for all of you guys who don't order stuff at AliExpress. This is a really nice like similar kind of loose glitter, and it is pretty affordable. It's a little bit more expensive than the ones you can get from AliExpress, but the quality is really good and it's just really easy to get by. So once I've tapped off some of the excess of that glitter, I'm just going to let it sit for a little while because I felt like this way, or this second method I did on the pinky, is a little bit more like, it's more fast opaque, if you know what I mean. It's like full on glitter that way. And for the thumb, I actually went in with a second layer of that glitter later. But first, while that glitter is settling into that polish, I'm applying my second layer of that dusty rose color to the pointer finger and the ring finger. And then for the thumb, I'm actually going to apply a little bit of a really watery, thin top coat. This one is by Catrice. I've been using that one for years. It's one of my favorites. So I'm just applying a little layer of that. And I'm just going to apply a second layer of that glitter and just letting that sit just the same way I did for the pinky. These are just two like kind of similar but a little bit different methods. It really depends on the length of your nails, what works best, but I feel like you could do both. If you have enough time to do 2 layers, you can do it like I did on the thumb. If you feel like I don't have enough time, it has to be opaque, like ASAP, you can do it the method way I did on the pinky. But for the pointer finger, I'm going to add a couple of gold or more like rosy gold kind of embellishments. These are all like metal embellishments, so I'm just putting a layer of top coat on there before I stick down my embellishments. And for the placement of all of these embellishments, I kept on adding little bits of top coat. I was using a quick dry top coat, so if you don't want to work that quick like I did this time, oh, and there's my glasses. I was like really like on top of my nails when I did these, so sorry if I'm in frame with like the side of my face and my glasses every now and then, but I really wanted to make sure that the embellishments were centered the way I wanted them to be, because especially when you have really strong C-curve nails, it can be kind of hard to just view from afar to see if everything is centered and where you want it to be. But I'm just adding some circular, some little dots. I'm adding some like triangle shapes and some squares as well. It was just kind of like a rambly, go with the flow, winging it kind of design. I wasn't really thinking of what I wanted to do. The only thing I did decide on is the color combination, and that I wanted to use some of these metal embellishments. But yeah, I'm just going to get some stuff out of the little pot that I might want to use on my other fingers as well. I actually felt like I wanted to do some stars, and that actually is like pretty like lucky or like unconsciously wise of me, because with those little stars I'm placing on the middle finger, it actually is perfect for this holiday season, like around Christmas time or New Year's or something like that. So even though this was meant to be as a fall tutorial, it turned out pretty Christmassy in my opinion, or like at least really, really festive. So for the middle finger, I skipped a whole lot because it was like the same repetitive thing over and over. So I just added top coat and added a ton of different golden or rose gold embellishments. And then for the ring finger on that dusty rose color, I'm going to apply a little bit of a similar kind of placement of these golden embellishments like I did on the pointer finger. I didn't want to go full out on those two because I felt like the rose gold color was just too beautiful to cover. And just apply tiny bits of your top coat. You could also use like the Essence, the gel top coat, which is a little bit thicker, so they really sink into that and it doesn't dry as quickly as this one by Catrice does. But if you feel like I can work quick, you could always go for a fast drying top coat. If you're a little bit slow like I was in this particular tutorial, you can just add tiny bits of your top coat. You could also use nail glue if you really wanted to like stay put in there, but I feel like that can be a little bit harsh on the natural nail, especially when you want to remove them. So I'm just going to encapsulate all of my metal embellishments with a little bit of extra top coat. You can always do that for metal embellishments like these. They really don't lose their shine that way and they stay put for a very long time. But if you are going to add some rhinestones or gems in this design, never cover those with top coat, because that way they will lose their shine and that's just really a waste, you know? So I'm just going to apply a good layer of that liquidy, watery substance top coat to the glitter nails, or like the sugary glitter nails as well. I really feel like a thin, like watery substance of a top coat works best with sugary nails like these. You could always use or just skip the top coat for the glittery nails, but I feel like that's a little bit too rough and they might scratch you your skin and stuff like that. But I'm just going to remove some of that excess glitter and the tutorial is already fully done. Let me know what you think of this design in the comments down below, and thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it and I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.